Right, welcome back. This time we're going to look at dots, but we're going to put them into brackets instead of expanding them like we did last time. Now I know that this is dots, difference of perfect squares, remember? Because it's something squared minus something squared. So dots is something squared minus something squared. And another way I can think about this is x squared minus 7 squared. So this is where it's really handy to know all your squared numbers. If you don't know your squared numbers up to about 15, I recommend that you learn them. You probably know them up to 12 because of your times tables, but 13 squared is 169, and just memorize the next few because it's just going to be handy and save yourself a lot of time. So if the pattern for dots was a plus b, a minus b, well, that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do x minus 7, x plus 7. And so this is just the opposite of what we were doing the other day. I'm putting it into brackets instead of expanding them using FOIL. All right, now this is the same thing, but this time I have numbers and letters in both of my terms. So another way that I could write this would be 5p squared minus 8q squared, right? Because 64 is the square of 8 and vice versa for 5. So then I know what my two terms are. I'm going to have 5p minus 8q and 5p plus 8q. Again, it doesn't matter which way you do it. You could put the plus here and the minus here. It makes no difference whatsoever because you can multiply in any order. All right, this one is exactly the same, but we actually have higher powers going on here. So if you think about the fact that both of these are to the power of 4, another way of breaking this down is saying 4x squared squared, right? Because remember your indice laws, when there's brackets you multiply, so the 2 goes on the 4 and on the x. And then I'm going to say the same thing here, minus 9y squared all squared. So this is this term squared minus this term squared. So then I get 4x. Every single time I run out of my pens while I am doing your videos. Oh, maybe it's not run out. Okay, not yet. 4x squared minus 9y squared. Oh, I'm just going to write it the other way around because I can. And then 4x squared minus 9y squared. Okay, so plus here, negative here. Again, I just swapped it because I can. It makes no difference. All right, now the next one is asking you to do this by hand by using this rule. So it's the same thing. I'm going to rewrite these because this is a bit tricky to do, particularly this one, but it's going to become really easy when I use my DOPS rule. So I'm going to say that this is going to be 4. So remember, I'm square rooting everything, right? Just like I did here. So 4 minus 2 and then 4 plus 2, right? Because this is saying, oh, no, it's not. What am I doing? I have gone crazy. That's not what we're doing at all. They're already squared. I don't have to square root anything because they are squared. This is going to be 16 minus 4 and then 16 plus 4. Okay, so this is relatively easy. 16 minus 4 is obviously just 12. 16 plus 4 is 20. So it's going to be 12 times 20, which hopefully we can easily do in our heads. We're just doubling 12, which is 24, and chucking a 0 on the end. All right, so this one here is going to be basically the same thing. I'm doing 9.3 plus 0.7, which as you can tell is going to end up being a nice answer. And I'm running out of room, 9.3 minus 0.7. So this is 10 times 9.3 minus 0.7. So this is going to be 8.6. And then I'm just multiplying that by 10. So it's 86. Easy. Okay, hopefully that all makes sense to you. If you have questions like normal, please come see me. Otherwise, good luck. I hope you have no trouble.